I was part of a romance scam on Facebook, and it has honestly been one of the most terrifying and odd experiences of my life, and it has all happened in the past 24 hours. Last night at 11 p.m., I heard a car outside of my house and a man getting out of the car and approaching my house. I live down a long private driveway, and there was no reason anyone should have been at my house last night. So I grab my dogs and I go into my closet and I just sit there sobbing and I call 911. The cops arrive and I can see that they're going to question the guy who was here with this vehicle. And after some time of questioning him, they come and knock on my door. And the cop asks me, do I know this gentleman? And they show me this man's ID with his name. I tell the police officer, I have never heard of this name. I've never heard of this guy. I don't know who this is. And he tells me, well, that's strange because this man said that he's flown across the country from Oregon to come and meet you. He says that you have a date tonight. So then I just start hysterically crying even more because I have dealt with so many crazy people because of my social media, because of my past on 90 Day Fiancé. Like, I don't know what it is. It's like moths to a flame, but like crazy people to me. And so I'm just like freaking out that this guy thinks that we have a date tonight and that he's literally come to my home. Like an hour goes by and the police call me and they tell me that this man has been talking to somebody on Facebook who is using my photos and that he feels very foolish, he's super embarrassed, and that he's left the property and he's very apologetic. And I'm just like so confused. I'm still worried because obviously there's like a catfish out there that's using my photos and is talking to people and giving them my address. So the next day I get another update from the police and they say that the gentleman is still at the station and he's filing a police report. And that apparently this is a very, very elaborate scam that he's been a part of for the past year. This person has been using my photos and has been scamming this guy out of so much money, having him send gift cards and money. So I go on Facebook and I search my name and I find the scammer. And I also find the guy that came to my house last night, like commenting on the post, as well as several other older gentlemen. I go into the likes of this profile that's pretending to be me, and I see a lot of Nigerian pastors and Nigerian rappers, and immediately I know this is a Nigerian romance scam. And it was so well done. Like, they used all of my pictures from my vacations, they used a lot of my captions, and honestly, I don't know what to do. I am terrified. This has been so stressful. I didn't sleep last night, but I also feel so terrible for the people who have been scammed out of money. Anybody out there, if you're talking to somebody online and you have not video called with them and they have not sent you any proof of who they are, just be on alert, be careful, because it's so easy to fake things nowadays online, especially with AI. So just be cautious, be careful, and don't believe everything you see online.
That is awful. That's honestly awful. If I was in her position, I would just have to deactivate my social media for a bit. Just even if it's for a couple of months, I understand this is her job, but she's got to think about her safety as well as people in her home. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what I'd do in that position. I think the first things first, I would just deactivate my social media for a bit, go a bit quiet, because that is so scary. I think it's a good question because I honestly don't know how to answer that one, in the sense of, is she part of it, like, to blame? Because it's not her fault that this scammer's making her account to scam money out of people. But I do think if you know about it now, I would honestly stop posting, deactivate your Instagram for a bit, and even your OnlyFans, just have a cleanse for a month, and just so these scammers just can't do it, and make an Instagram post straight away, just be like, hey, I'm gonna detox off social media, these scammers, if I'm not gonna be on social media, so if you get anything from me, even if it's a fake like message, it's just not me. If it was me, I'd give you a specific link to this page. I don't know, but that's how probably I would do it. But I honestly think the best thing right now is just to get off social media, because that is just so scary.